Hello, everyone, and welcome to Baby That's Cont. I'm Joseph, and fun fact about me, my college nickname was Sweet Green because I'd be tossing salad.
And I'm Kip, your resident French baguette.
I didn't know you were French.
I'm not. And thank God, because you know about French people.
What do I know?
Rude.
Sure.
And welcome to Baby That's Scott, a podcast where we insult groups of people and
And each other.
individuals.
It's our favorite pastime.
Yes. Well, there is nothing better than talking good shit.
We love to laugh.
Yes. Oh my God. X person posted a story the other day that they were back in the hospital.
The one, the only, yes.
Yes. And I hope they're well.
Yeah.
It's it's as likely as we both think, which is unlikely.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely do wish them well, but
Oh, I wish them well. Of course. I wish everyone
yeah,
well, frankly. Almost everyone.
most people.
Yes.
I mean, you have to do some real heinous shit for me to not wish you well.
I agree. And people do that sometimes.
Turns out.
Um, I have a lot to say.
Oh, well, let them have it.
Okay, well, I have a W of the week, and maybe this could be a surprise announcement for our listeners that we haven't figured out the details of.
Okay.
My W of the week is that Taylor Swift bought her masters back.
It is exciting. I hope she had
Yes.
a good deal. Like, do you think she made money on the sale and then the buyback? Like, still profit?
Well, she never made
Oh,
money.
she didn't own them. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. So she definitely just paid money. But here's a great question. Scooter Braun apparently paid 300 million for them. And then Shamrock bought them from him and apparently paid over 300 million. And then her price was not disclosed. But what I'm so interested to know, and we'll probably never know because she's so good at keeping things tight, which is impressive, is
She is keeping it tight.
yes, which is because she was doing the re-recordings and her fan base was, I think, for the most part, only listening to those. I would just have to imagine the value of those older ones would have gone down.
I would think so too. Like, she purposely tanked the share price
Yeah, because I think
by
you
flooding the
only,
market.
I think you only make money by licensing it out and getting paid by Spotify when people listen and stuff. I think that's the way you make money owning masters. So if people were not using them, I think the value would have
Yeah,
gone
I think
down.
through that, and then when they use the music in TV and commercials and movies.
Right. But because some of that was happening and then Scooter was able to sell them for more, that's where I'm just not sure if they actually did go down because people were mad at him and she was starting to re-record things when the second sale happened. So I don't know how that all works.
I don't know, but she is like hella rich now, so I don't think she cares.
That's true. Well, it's a W because A, I didn't love all of the re-releases. And I didn't like having to choose between my girl and the music I think sounded better.
Well, now you don't have to choose incorrectly.
Yes. Well, I was good. I think it mostly just made me listen less in general because I didn't want to betray, but I also didn't want to listen to something I wasn't excited to listen to.
Fair.
So she said that she's not going to re release Reputation
When
because
did she
she's
say that? And why?
today, baby. She said it today. This is breaking news. And that's why this has to come out
Oh.
Tuesday. No, this announcement came out in the last 2 hours, and we're breaking the news.
Why
Okay,
isn't
well,
she?
I'll break the news to you. So she said that of the 6 albums that she was going to re record, Reputation was the only one she didn't think she would be able to make better than the original. So she had tried to start the re recording process on it several times, and she had never gotten more than a quarter of the way through it. Um, and so she is not going to re release Reputation, but she is going to release vault tracks from it at some point. And she did re record Taylor Swift's debut album, and she will release that one at some point in the future, but then it will be more of a celebration of it rather than a sad connotation.
I just feel like you're gonna do all of them except one.
Yeah, but it is like a different music style. Like I don't need to hear her a new version of like "Baby Let the Game Speak." Like I don't know. I don't think it's gonna. I don't need it.
I think she should just like do features on every song because it's like a more pop album.
Yeah, but I am excited because I do like the debut album, and it was done when she was what, like 14 or 15. And anyway,
Yeah.
I think some of those notes might be hit a little differently this time.
Like, whose pickup truck is she hating now?
Yes.
I mean, I do want to see her bring back the original lyrics to Picture
Oh
the
yeah.
Burn.
Oh yeah. Homophobic version. Correct.
Yeah.
What did she replace it with? You don't mind
Um,
if I say instead of "I'll tell mine you're gay."
is that?
I think
No.
so.
I
Yeah.
think if you don't mind if I say is the original lyric. Like,
No. The original lyric is, "That's fine. I'll tell mine you're gay." That's the original. That's the homophobic one. I don't think it's homophobic. We should get into that in a second. But
yeah,
then the new one wasn't good because it didn't replace that. It was, "You don't mind if I say I hate that stupid old pickup truck."
gotcha. I was thinking of when she changed the words to um the other one, which says the original words were like, "You're better known for the things that you do on the mattress."
Mm. That's from Speak Now.
Yeah, I hate that change. It sounds bad to
Oh,
me.
yeah. I just didn't think it was homophobic because, like, if you are a straight guy in high school and you want to get with girls, then, like, people saying that you are gay is going to prevent you from getting what you want. So I don't think that's homophobic. I think it is a good way to, like, get someone back.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not personally offended. Like when Jason Kelce stood up for gay rights.
Yes.
I just think it's funny, like to just be like, whatever, I'm gonna tell everyone you're gay.
Yeah. No,
It's not like
100%.
that's a bad thing.
Right. No, yeah. Exactly. If you took it as an insult, it's because you're taking gay as bad. And I would never. I take gay as good.
Oh, you take it.
Oh, yeah. Take it real good. And our surprise announcement is in celebration. We are going to do a Taylor Swift special series of episodes where we rank our favorite albums and songs.
How you like that?
I like it. We just have to figure out how to do it.
Yeah. Since we can't play the music and we can't. Also, there's so many songs.
I feel like we should pick like 3 albums an episode, and then we should go through each album, rate each song, and then at the end, we name our top 10 best slash favorite, and maybe our top 5 skips.
Top five skips is crazy. Uh, that's
What would you
harder to
prefer?
choose because I feel like I have more than five.
Or we could do 10. Or yeah, our top skips.
Yeah. Okay, you know what would be really funny is doing like a Taylor Swift ex boyfriends tier list.
Oh, we could do that too. Oh my god, did you see the photos of Travis Kelce's back hair?
I think I did. And they were like, oh, she's straight, straight.
Yeah. Yes. I'm not really gonna comment other than to say, no, I'm not really gonna comment.
Well, I will say I have shaved your back hair before.
Yes.
So I don't think you're in a place to comment.
Well, no, I think that puts me in a very qualified place to comment.
Depends on what the comment is.
My comment is I think he should do some form of cleaning that up.
Yeah, especially if photos are gonna leak.
Yeah. I just think you
But
can
you know
even like
what?
your back hair, but it did not look well kept. And I just think
I mean, it's
I
hard
prefer a well
to do
groomed.
that yourself,
I know, but guess
as you
what?
know.
He's got hundreds of millions of dollars.
True.
Anyways, I'm actively getting my back lasered, so that's my
Amazing.
comment.
Can you get laser hair removal for your eyebrows? Because I need that.
Well, the answer is
Or like
yes.
electrolysis.
It may have to be electrolysis, but my husband is actively getting uh, a man without hair. He's actively getting his scalp lasered.
Ew, that sounds painful.
They literally have to put numbing cream on him and then go slowly. Guess the name of the numbing cream.
Um, is it like the stuff they use at the dentist? What's that shit called?
It comes out of a bottle and they like put it on his head. It's like an actual cream. No, it's not the dentist
Yeah,
stuff.
but what's it called? I don't know. Just tell me.
Numb and number.
Excuse me.
Numb and number cream.
That's insane. I think he should go to a
Well, it's
professional.
this is a really good this is a really good clinic. It's very hard to find clinics who will do laser on scalps.
Well, yeah, like if it messes up, then you're permanently scarred on your head.
Right.
I don't
So,
know
anyway,
how it works.
to the point around eyebrows. Oh, you would just want like the middle done, or like some shaping, or you want no
No, I
eyebrows?
want like the whole everything. No eyebrows. I'm just kidding. No, yeah, but I want like full, I guess, sculpting. I don't want to look like 90s J Lo, but I want like because I have to get mine threaded or waxed like all the time, and it's
Yeah,
annoying. I just want it to be done.
yeah. Yours are a little crazy. No offense.
No,
Um,
everyone's saying it.
yeah, you would have to get electrolysis, but you can do it.
Yeah. Huh. I want to do it. I know several people that have done laser hair removal on their bits and bobs.
Hmm.
I want to do that too.
Oh, well, I hear you've got a good source.
Yeah, it just sounds like too much work because you have to go multiple times.
You have to go a lot.
And you have to shave it every time before you
Hmm.
go, which I'm like, I'm paying for hair removal. Why am I doing the hair removal?
Yeah. I mean, someone else, you can find clinics to do it for you, but like, A, it's going to be cold, and B, it's going to cost more
Yeah,
and take longer. Like, it's not a fun, you don't want to be there longer than you have to be there.
I get it, but it's just like we need a better way, I think.
I agree. And like, the other problem with laser is like, so many of the med spas are a little scammy. So I've gone to two different med spas before, and like, I'll see improvement, but then it goes away. And this laser place we're going to is like using a very high quality laser, and like his head, which is one of the fastest growing places. He's also doing his neckline, and like, anyways, he's
Yeah, I
seeing
want to
like,
do like freaking everywhere. I'm so irritated with hair.
yeah. So he's done like a serious. Anyways, we're seeing serious improvement. I've only done one session there, so like, it's too early for me to comment on me. But if this place doesn't work, then like, I'm just not. I'm not a good candidate.
Yeah, I'm like, I just want to like be hairless.
I don't
And
want to be
mine isn't even
hairless,
that
but
bad. Like, I don't have curly hair, so I don't really get ingrowns and stuff. I
mhm.
just get so irritated with the upkeep and the maintenance, and it's like, I don't know, just getting old now. I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah. No, I feel that way. I used to shave every day, and now I'm like trying to go 3 or 4 days without just like touching up my neck and stuff. It's so annoying.
But luckily, we're married, so
Yes.
could look a little ugly from time to time.
Yes, it's true. Do you have an L of the week?
Oh boy, do I. Redacted. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh my god, crazy. Well, I'm rooting for you. I'm sorry that happened.
thank you. And then 3 days later, I get an eye infection.
Oh my god. Well, and to top it all off, we still don't have a Wicked trailer.
Okay, actually, that was what I wrote as my L. It's like the whole everything about Wicked Part 2 because I refuse to call it Wicked for Good because I think that is stupid.
I call it Wicked Reloaded.
That's way better. It's like if we called the first part Wicked Defying Gravity. Like, why are we
Yeah.
just putting a song name in the title of the movie? Stupid.
Yeah.
I would go see Wicked, I'm Not That Girl.
I was just gonna say they can't call it Wicked the final chapter or anything because there's more.
Just call it Wicked Part 2.
Yeah.
Act 2.
Yeah, I agree.
Wicked 2.
So okay, so the trailer is apparently, so they're doing a 1 day only movie back in theaters. I think it's next week. And the
Yeah.
trailer is going to be shown there.
Okay, should I buy a ticket just to go see the trailer? I don't. I do
No,
love part one, but I don't want to sit through the whole thing again in theater.
that's the thing. I don't really understand the rollout because like, A, it was there forever. B, it's now like everywhere for free. It's on Peacock and it's on all the airplanes. And C, they're definitely going to do double screenings in November, right? Like, they're definitely going to do a re-release in theaters before part
Surely.
two, and they'll definitely do a double feature. So it's like, in what
Yeah.
universe am I going to pay extra to go again in June? In June?
That's why.
Yes. So I think I'm not happy with the strategy, but I look forward to receiving the trailer.
I was irritated. Like, I saw a clip online. It was like Cynthia and Ariana. And they were like, we know you're so excited for the trailer. Blah, 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 blah. And so that's why next week it's coming. And I'm like, no, you can't do that. And then not show me the trailer.
Do
Uh,
we have a release date?
I think it's next week. It's whenever the Wicked movie's coming back to theaters, right? So there must be a date.
June 4th. So I was right.
Amazing. I also think that the poster is so bad.
Yeah.
It literally looks like a high school computer graphics class assignment.
Yeah, I mean, famously, Act 1 of Wicked is better than Act 2. So movie 1 is better than movie 2, probably. So I don't know how they're going to address this.
Maybe they're just leaning into that. I did see allegedly they're doing reshoots right now. Did you see that?
I didn't, but it makes sense.
It's from The Sun, which is not a reputable source. However,
Nothing is reputable anymore.
um, the rumors are that they did test showings that there's things people aren't liking.
Well, yes. I'm sure.
I guess that's true. We did already been new. People don't like Act Two.
Yes. That's so funny.
I think the
Um,
problem is Act Two is just a lot of story very, very fast.
yeah.
So they're gonna have more time to work with it. So hopefully it will be better.
I can't imagine doing reshoots this far out though. Didn't they shoot it more than 2 years ago now?
Probably.
Like, I don't know if Bowen would be in it, but Bowen looks like a different person these days. A
Well,
little
we
bit.
got hair and makeup, baby.
Yeah. Anything else to say about Wicked?
I just feel like it was fun to edge us for the first movie. For the second movie, it's like just drop the movie.
I agree.
I don't need the hype because the hype is the first movie. We already have that. So like
Yes. Well, we're less
just
than 6 months out now.
it's like a
So
month
that's
before November, drop the trailer, we go full Wicked for 1 month till it comes out, and then it's over.
no, 100%. 100%. I
Yeah.
agree.
That's my thoughts.
Okay. Changing topics. Have you heard of a show called The Pitt on HBO Max?
I have heard of it, and it's nothing about what you think it would be.
That's correct. I actually do you know much about it?
Yeah, here's my what I know. You can tell me what's actually right. Okay, so my understanding is that it's like the show 24, which is like allegedly happens in real time, and each episode is like an hour of real time. Except this is in like the emergency room of the hospital.
That is correct.
And then I guess people have injuries.
Yeah, that's correct. It's
Nailed
really
it.
good. It's really intense. The lead is one of the lead actors from ER, so he feels right at home. Um,
On a TV set. Yeah.
but also like in an emergency room, TV set. Yes. Um, so yeah, they do 15 hours, which is crazy, and it's just really intense because you're experiencing the personal dynamics and relationships of the doctors and nurses, and they'll do a good job of like cutting away to that or revealing a problem someone has in their personal life or whatever. But you also get all these like insane injuries. Like the show's really intense. Like the one of the first things you see is someone who was like pushed in front of a train and they have to amputate their leg, and you see like the inside of like a leg. So it's not for the faint hearted, but it was excellent, and we finished the whole thing in like 3 days.
You did 15 hours in 3 days?
I'm a binger. You always forget this about me. I can watch a lot of TV, and I do.
That's just crazy.
Well, it's why the doctor told me I need to blink more.
The doctor puts you on TV hiatus,
I'm sorry, the doctor is
TV
not doing that to me.
TV
Not that
fasting.
doctor. Not that doctor. He hasn't earned the
Oh
right.
man. I feel like I've watched so much Grey's Anatomy in my life that I don't need medical drama anymore.
Yeah, I've never seen it, but I think that's right.
Like surely they've covered everything.
Maybe.
I mean,
I
I
can't speak to
stopped
that.
watching when McDreamy died.
Spoiler.
Well, they killed off everybody, but they killed off the two hottest characters. Like what am I supposed to do now?
Did Katherine Heigl get killed off?
I think she just left.
Yeah.
No, she died.
She died.
Yeah, bitch. She died. Yeah, hers was so sad because she had brain cancer. She started like hallucinating like her lover who also died, and she thought he was real, and it's like really gets you.
Yeah. Oh my god. Um okay, crazy. Um oh, I had something else to say. It was related.
About the pit.
And about I feel like it was related to one of those things. Well, anyways, your turn.
Well, I've been watching more Severance. Speaking of brain
Oh,
things,
okay.
so I haven't finished season one yet, but I'm like last two episodes, I think,
Okay.
and it did get really good. I will have to say, I really like the concept, and I've been thinking about it a lot of like how it kind of applies to real life. Like as you know, what you did last week could affect your this week.
Yes, I do know that.
It's like
I'm glad you've learned.
I picture kind of like that as like the innie and the outie of like what my
Hmm.
yesterday me did could affect what my today me has to face.
Yeah,
You know
100%.
what I mean? And it's almost like today me is like the innie and yesterday me was like the outie. And like if my outie wanted to go out and get drunk, then innie me today has to deal with being hungover at work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
So I've been thinking about life like that a lot, which I think is an interesting way of looking at it. Of like what I do today is going to impact my tomorrow.
Hmm. So true.
um, so I feel like it's helped me make like better decisions.
Oh, good.
Like as
Name
I
them.
shared with you, I'm like over a month sober. Um, and mainly it's just because I feel like drinking impacts my sleep and my next day. So it's become a lot easier to be like, oh, I'm not going to have this drink because tomorrow me is going to hate it.
Yeah.
So I found it a fun way to like think about living your life that way.
No, it's true. I mean, it's a basic concept a little bit, but someone on Instagram was like, you shouldn't be concerned at all about, maybe it was like an atomic habits thing. You shouldn't be concerned at all about where you are now or the results you currently have. You should only be worried that you are in good habits and like making progress, and the results you want will be in the future.
Sure.
But
But
sometimes
here's
I
a
need to see
riddle.
something now.
Here's a riddle for you. What is always coming but never arrives?
Tomorrow.
Wink, wink. Yes, it's tomorrow.
But it does arrive because now it is yesterday's
No,
tomorrow.
because tomorrow doesn't come because then it's today,
But it
and
comes.
tomorrow is tomorrow.
I don't know if I agree with this, but being very
Tomorrow
existential
is
here.
always tomorrow, no matter what today is.
I'm quitting my job tomorrow. Quitting my job tomorrow.
I hate it, but it is very catchy.
I love it. I think it's my favorite song on Secrets.
um, I started playing a new video game.
Oh yeah, your Switch 2 arrives next week.
Yes, and it's supposed to come out on Thursday, but right now it says it's going to get delivered on Tuesday. So I'm very excited to be disappointed when it doesn't actually come on Tuesday.
um, um, I've seen some people get theirs delivered. I don't know if this is real or not, but I've seen that if you get yours early, it won't work until the actual date, the 5th.
Yeah, I think that's right. Like that the games know like they won't. It's not the release date.
Well, that sucks for
But I
you.
will still have it in my hands. But anyways, this new game I've been playing, it's called
Oh yeah,
Claire
sorry.
Obscure Expedition 33. And you get this, it's about people you're gonna hate. They're French.
Bonjour.
The premise of the game is it's like some weird dystopian universe. And basically, at age 33, you die, like mysteriously. Like everybody, on this one day, everybody who's 33 every year dies. And that's kind of like simplifying it, but that's
Is that because
the
that's your
basis of the
Jesus
game.
year?
I don't know what kind of weird Mormon shit that it was, but
I swear we've talked about this on the podcast before. 33 is your Jesus year because it's the year Jesus died. But it's like,
I've never heard of this before.
well, one of my favorite podcasts talks about it all the time. The
Uh,
Jesus year refers to the 33rd year of a person's life, the age where Jesus was crucified and resurrected. It's often associated with a period of significant life changes, like a midlife crisis or a rebirth. Some people also refer to it as a year of spiritual renewal and a time to align one's life with their faith. I think you're going to love your Jesus year because you love to have a crisis. And now you have a reason.
Interesting. Well, it will be coming up soon.
Yes. Well, it is funny though, because that's in your 33rd year. You're technically in your 33rd year, but I think they mean 33 to 34, not 32 to 33.
Well, yeah, someone commented on our last episode about how that works.
Who?
Our number one fan, you have to check the comments. They were like, "Congrats on making it to your 33rd year," and I was like, "No, I'm only 32," and they were like, "That's not how it works." I was like,
Got
"I'm
it.
gay. I can't do math. Sorry."
I do love our number one fan.
Um, Anyways, the game. So it's like basically when everybody turns 32, they all go on this crusade to try to like stop the evil thing that's making it happen. And they all die every time. So then the next year they all do it again. Um, and I don't know, I just found it really interesting. Like, kind of the theme is like, what does he say? Like every time he does his like powerful move, he says, "For those who come after us," and it's like the theme. One of the themes of the game is like leaving behind a better world for the people that come after you,
Hmm.
which I think is like a very powerful thing that people seem to be ignoring very hard right now.
Sure.
They're like, how can we make it worse for the people that come after us? Which game recognized game, but I prefer to be on the other team, I think. Um, so I just found that theme really compelling, and the game is really fun and addicting.
That's fun. What platform is it on?
I think it's on PC and PS5 and probably whatever the Xbox is. Actually, I
Okay.
think it's on Game Pass.
I don't even know what that is.
Call yourself a gamer.
I don't call myself a gamer. I call myself a
I know.
Mario Kart player.
Well, yes.
I, I can't wait to see how Mario Kart is because that's the only reason I would buy a Switch 2. So that means it has to be like $600 worth of good.
Well, I don't think it'll be that good, but you can be the cow now. So surely that's at least worth $40.
Meow. I agree. Well, I wish they would let me buy it on the Switch 1.
Well, honey, they want to sell Switch 2s.
I know.
The Switch 1 is old. It's like 6 years old or more.
Okay, well, what does that have to do with me? I have had mine for like 5 years now. But wait, remember when you came to Palm Springs and brought your Switch?
Yeah, and it broke.
And that bitch yeeted.
Okay, but then we got it replaced, but I didn't want to wait for it to come because we had to like mail it and wait. So we bought another one, and then we ended up with two. Well, I just gave one of them to my niece for her birthday. So she had some lessons to learn when I came over and played Mario Kart with her.
Oh, that's nice. I have to we bought a second Apple TV for our media room and it's defective. Like it will not load. And so we'll reset it and it'll do fine again and all of a sudden like it just won't load again.
Wow.
And I've done all the things. And I'm really mad about it because it's like it's expensive and literally the internet is right next to it and everything else works fine.
Are you gonna take it to the Apple store?
I hope I don't have to. I think they should send me a new one and I'll send them back the old one. Which actually I think is
Yeah.
an option they offer, but I never take it because it's usually like my iPhone, which I like do need.
Yeah. I have a problem with my Apple Watch. The button right here, it like really doesn't work anymore. I have to like really like get it to work.
Oh my god, that's annoying.
Yeah.
How long have you had it?
Um I don't know, at least a year I'd say. Cuz what happened is I broke my other one. I dropped it and it shattered, so I bought a new one. But this one I didn't break. Well, I mean it is broken, but I don't think I did it.
Yeah. Um, hilarious. Well, we're gonna call Tim Apple, although I do think he has some other problems to deal with these days.
Yeah. I really I want to get a new iPhone, so I hope the new ones are bussin' because I feel like they haven't been lately.
Yeah,
So I've been waiting. Instead of live off spending, I've been uh saving.
good. I know I need a new one too. We're both on the 14 Pro, right?
Oh, I have a Max. Call me
Yeah, but
HBO because I'm Max.
okay, well, we're both on the 14 series. Um, why do you want a new one? No offense.
Well, I just want a new one.
Yeah, right. Classic you.
Well, I did so good waiting, skipping a year. That's really good for me. So I'm like,
Yeah.
this is my reward for waiting.
Um, yeah. Mine's still working fine. I just need a new battery, but we had talked about this already.
Yeah. I really
I'm
want the
still at
Razer
82.
Have you seen the new Razers, the Android Razers?
I haven't, but they are sponsoring Taylor Fritz.
Amazing. I really want it because you could shut them like a flip phone.
Yeah, that's fun.
But I don't want to go to Android and get made fun of endlessly.
I know.
So I'm trying to figure out how I can um what's the word I'm looking for? Justify getting a second phone number so I can have an Android phone.
Sometimes you're a little crazy, but guess what? Not my problem. Usually.
Well, I do think I really want a new phone number because I'm so irritated with all the text messages I get from stupid bullshit,
Yeah,
aka the Democratic Party.
I know. Reply stop to every single one.
Me too. And they're like, "Cool, I'll send you more."
I've done it enough that it has slowed down for me, although it's not perfect.
Yeah, I just want to reply back like, "Fucking do something, then I'll give you money. I'm not
I
gonna give you
know.
money before you do something."
They
We need
just
to
sold
get
my
like a
number.
we need a positive reinforcement cycle going here. Like, I'm not giving you
Yeah,
the money before you do something good.
right. Okay, last thing, then I have to go. The problem with a new phone number though is like they've all been used before, so you are getting someone's old number. So you might get someone and you might get Republican texts.
Wait, literally every number's been used?
I think so. Like look up the person who got Paris Hilton's old phone number.
How do I don't know their name or
Just
their
just
phone number.
Google Paris Hilton old phone number. Also, don't forget the tale of me changing my phone number and telling everyone and no one making the updates and people texting the previous owner of my phone like a million things.
No, I feel like that did happen to me once
It
because I
definitely
had like
happened.
both saved or something.
Yeah. No, a lot of people did that and I'm like, no, like I don't have the other one.
But the main reason is like I don't want people to be messaging me.
Well, thank you everyone for listening. You can find us on TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, and Instagram at Baby That's Cont. And you can follow us personally on Instagram at Jojo_Patron and at Queen Kip. And we love you, both of our listeners. And we'll see you next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.